Hello everyone, the Chocolate here for another video review. This time we have the Godiva Chocolate Domes Raspberry Crunch. Yeah, I've just reviewed another one of these, the double chocolate equivalent, and it's very nice, very nice. But this is obviously the raspberry one, and you can see, wow, well, it's clearly, well, what does it say? What does it say it is? Dark chocolate coated wafer with crunchy dark nibs centre and raspberry flavour filling. So it's basically, now raspberry nibs or whatever it says, with crunchy dark nib centre. So basically, this big, this thing here looks like a sort of like a dried raspberry or something. It's a really actually a massively crunchy centre. So really, it's the dark chocolate, yeah, with crunchy dark nib and a raspberry flavour filling. So there we go. So yeah, so that's the raspberry filling. It's got like a wafer on the outside, crunchy bits. Anyway, very nice, yeah, and dark chocolate on the outside as well. So I'm very excited about this. The other one I was very happy with. So what does it say here? Delight your senses with the wonder of chocolate domes. Godiva have been masters in the art of chocolate making since 1926. Our domes are exceptionally crafted with the perfect combination of deliciously rich chocolate, crispy and smooth textures, and a luscious flavour centre. So very nice, yeah, and it looks very nice. These are very expensive though. You know, I don't know, £3-4 or something. They're quite not cheap. 150 gram package as well. So it gives you per 100 grams all the nutritional stuff. So it's 511 calories, 30 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturated. So I'll do a caption to add 50% onto that so you can see what it is per the entire tub. Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, I've not really had much Godiva chocolate before. I think maybe a couple of things, but not really reviewed much. It's not really appeared very often in the shops near me. So I'm glad Asda, basically in my local shop, has recently just revamped itself, and the chocolate section is just totally improved by about at least 300%. And they've recently included lots of other things like this, but these are quite expensive, and obviously other supermarkets are available. Yes, I do have to visit the other ones generally, but there are quite a few around where I am, but obviously Asda's my local one, but sometimes some things aren't in that Asda, so I have to travel elsewhere. But it looks like they're a bit more, they've got a few more things in there now, so maybe I won't have to go to the others as much. Yeah, but expensive. As I say, worth £3 to £4, maybe even more. I don't know, maybe £4.50. I'm not sure which is expensive really, but they're clearly a premium product, and it does it does present itself as premium. It looks premium. Yeah. So yeah. But as I say, there is no mention of any kind of fair trade suitable for vegans, vegetarians, or any cocoa plans, fair trade plans, fair plans, trade fair plans, anything like that. There's nothing on here that I can see. So clearly they're not concerned with that side of things for their consumers. They just want to have a premium product. So make of that what you will. I mean, there might be something on here, but if it's in the small print if it is. So I do apologise to Godiva or whatever. But yeah, maybe they just do it without, implicitly rather than explicitly. Who knows? But normally they put it on the packet. So it looks very nice all the way around it, other than that side. But yeah, there's no wasted sides. I quite like it, even though it just said the same thing. The top looks pretty as well. And what you meant to do is pull this tab, and then it all comes across and you open like this flower shape. But when I did it on the other one, this just ripped. So let's try it. Yeah. Let's try this. Well, I'll bring myself down. Let's give it an open down here. There we go. Hello everyone. Hello. Yeah, we censored. Not quite. Something like that. Yeah, maybe. Roughly now. Who knows? Anyway, right. So let's try and give it some kind of opening. You see, it broke on the other side this time. It just doesn't really work, this, whatever they're trying to do here, but you just pull it open. It opens like a flower. And there you go. So you get it in a bag, so they're packaged again. Another plastic bag. I'm not sure about it. So that's what they do. And there we go. So very nice. I had 15 of these in the other one. Let's just give them a quick. I've got a nice smell from these. So again, more plastic wrapping. These days, having so much plastic wrapping, I don't know, it's not really the thing, is it? So they do seem to not, they've got all these, everything's covered from here, it's covered in the box, they've got another plastic bag over it, again. But it doesn't look like they're trying to be fair trade or plastic minded or anything, are they? So I'll leave you to decide what to make of that. Yes. But these all look very nice. It's a nice pink think colour. I think you'd say. I think they look very pretty. Again, they look a bit like I said in the one. They look a bit like those. I think like a Muppets character or something. Or this sort of like this hair bit flipped up. I'm not sure if it's Muppets or Fraggle Rock or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm sure there was a character in one of those where it looked a bit like this. Bobbed along. And it's a bit extreme as well. It's almost, as I say again, it's almost like a bow tie. I don't know if you can quite see. It's just too much. There's too much of a thing on this side. It's just, I don't know. It just seems too much. It still manages to look quite premium, but it just looks, it looks a bit like a party popper. I don't know. There's something not quite right about it. I don't quite like how much of this there is, but I don't know. It still works. It still manages to look okay. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, okay. But yeah, it looks all right. I think the other ones, the double chocolate ones, are purple. So I quite like these colours as well. I like these colours. I think you could put these on the table, mixed together with the purple ones and the hazelnut ones, which they do, which I haven't got yet to review, but I will review them. I think that'll be my least favourite of the three, because I'm not a big nut fan. But anyway, yes, there's three types: the double chocolate, these sort of raspberry ones, and the hazelnut ones. Raspberry crunch. Okay, so let's just move these aside a bit. Let's give this an open. So that you can. I'm not sure how you're meant to open. You can just rip the bottom. There's this as well. I'm going to do it this way just to show you whether it's. I think the bottom is easy if you rip from the bottom. But if you open them this way, which I think most people probably would the first time, it does open a bit like this, but it's sealed again. You have to kind of rip it, and it kind of opens massively. And there's a lot of packaging here for one chocolate. It's very small, isn't there? So again, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't really be wasting that much packaging. Looks identical to the double chocolate ones, like this. But let's cut it. Well, let's give it a measure first. So it should be around 3 centimeters at the bottom diameter, and it is about 3 tall as well. Yeah. Whereas this, it's 9 centimeters, I think, roughly, with all the flourishes from the top. It's a bit more of this one actually, but we're at 9.5, maybe even 10. But it's roughly 9 to 10, yeah. So it's massively tall, But as I say, I think they are designed to be sat out at a dinner party. You just pick one up. I think that's how they're designed, really. There we go. So let's give it an open, or not an open, a cut. There's a massively crunchy nib in the middle. So you can see here now. It also looks very pretty. This, I quite like this. Look at this. So you've got this lovely pink centre, and these. You can see the red sort of nibby bits around the edge as well, which do look very nice. In the wafer, crunchy bits. It's very good actually, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks even better than the double chocolate one. Yeah. And there is now you can probably see the way this is domed off a bit in the centre, and it's because that nib in the middle is very well disguised. You can just see some kind of lump there, can't you? And that's the nib or whatever in the centre. So I can pull it out. Yeah, there we go. So you can see what it is there. It's just this solid mass in the centre. Now, I apologise, you can hear the washing machine going in the background. It's a Saturday today, so I'm doing all my washing and stuff. Yeah, so you can see that big solid mass in the centre. If the camera's not focused too well on it. Yes, that's what it is. So it is a dark chocolate nib. So what does it say? Crunchy dark nib centre. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if the crunchy dark nibs is meant to mean those bits are on the outside as well, but yeah. But looks very nice indeed. So I think, I think it looks really nice. Lovely colours. I love the red around the outside. Yeah, those little red dots in the wafer around the edge. The pink as well. It's very beautiful, I think. Looks really good. Let's give it a taste. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. Hello everyone, good to see you. We're balanced, yes, so there we go. I think we're alright. Okay, so I'm going to just taste one from the off really, because I've kind of dissected that other one, so let's open a fresh one. So open on the bottom this time. So you can see, so basically it opens a bit like that, and you've got to sort of open it a bit more yourself. So it does open quite easily from the bottom. You just squidge it out. Okay, let's give it a go. Mm. Mm. Wow. Mm. Mm. Yeah, lovely. Mm. Wow. That raspberry filling is really nice and raspberry flavoured. It's a bit, almost feels like it'll be too creamy at first, too a bit sickly, but it's not. And the crunches around the edge are really nice as well. Now the sort of nib in the centre is this big mass. It is a bit crunchy, so when you first bite it, you just feel like it's a bit too crunchy. Hmm. Hmm. I think I prefer it in this case if it had some kind of raspberry taste to it. As it is, it's like one of those faux cocoa beans you get sometimes in some chocolates, you know. Just like a crunchy, relatively tasteless, sort of like cocoa bean looking thing. But it's not bad. I think in this one it works okay in a double chocolate one. But in this one, I think it would be better if it tasted of something raspberry related. But I think that raspberry cream though, that raspberry centre, is really really nice. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. I think maybe it just needs a bit more raspberry. But yeah, it might just need slightly more something a bit more raspberry tasting. Just to, I don't know, but has it got it just right? It's very very balanced. There's a lot of dark chocolate here, not a wafer, that nib in the centre. I'm not sure that those bits around the edge, even though they have sort of like red in the wafer bits, I don't think they taste of raspberry. Yeah, I don't think they do, but if they do, it is quite subtle. Maybe. I think they have a bit of a tang to them, but I think it's a bit lost in the dark chocolate around the edge as well. Not quite strong enough to come through. Maybe do subtly, but yeah, I think they perhaps just need a bit more raspberry in there. It's just a bit too chocolatey. You know, the raspberry for once, you know, it's not sickly, you know, but it's just perhaps just not quite strong enough. There's not enough of it, the raspberry centre. Let's have another go. It's really on the border. Yeah, I think it's just not quite there. It just needs a bit more raspberry taste. They've done a perfect job in not having something too sickly, but they need some kind of raspberry sauce or a bit more stronger. I think that's what they need, or the nib had to be raspberry. It is really nice though. The dark chocolate is not too bitter. The raspberry's not too sickly. That centre, it's nice and fluffy. The crunch is there as well. It's beautiful. I just feel like it's not quite there. You know, there's something not quite there. It needs something to emphasise, to lift up that raspberry taste just a bit more. But they are really good. The balance in all the different textures and flavours are really good. Other than the fact that, as I say, the raspberry's just not quite. But they've managed to not make it sickly. They've managed to not make it too bitter. They've managed to not make the wafer too wafery. You know, it doesn't taste papery. It's got a lovely taste to it. You know, they've got a lovely crunch. The nib in the centre is perhaps the one bit which I think is probably the bit that needs replacing with something a bit more raspberry-like. And in the double chocolate one, something a bit more chocolatey. Because as it stands, it's just really sort of a tasteless thing, really. That's just a texture, you know, which is fine. But you've got that kind of crunchy texture around the edge in the way. If you don't need that thing in the middle, I think it would have benefited from being something a bit more strawberry-like, raspberry-like. I'm not saying it should just be a whole. Well, maybe a dried raspberry. I don't know. Well, I think for myself, I would say some kind of cream something more luxurious. Or maybe the nib with a raspberry cream in the middle or something inside it, it's been filled or something, that would work. I think that's what it needs really, just something a bit more, emphasise that raspberry taste. But it is really nice. I really do like all the textures. It's lovely actually. I just think it's just not quite perfect. So I think for me, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's maybe it's probably a low 4.5. It's a high 4, low 4.5. So I think I'll say 4.5. It's really good. I think they've really done a great job with this. There's some controversy there with the amount of packaging. All this, that and the other, I'm not going to sort of dock it anything based on that. I think that's for you to decide. But taste wise, yes, I think it's really good, but it's just not quite there. There's, I don't know. But I mean, it's a different one to say really, because it's better than a lot of just normal mainstream products that perhaps are really nice in their own right. It's got a lot more going on for it. I just think it just needs something else, I mean, sometimes some chocolates on their own taste really nice. It's just plain chocolate, This has got a lot more going on with it, and for those reasons, could argue it's better. But it's just the fact that it's just some flavours are lost, don't quite work as well as they should do, and I think that's why this one's not as great as it could be, because you're not getting enough raspberry. That nib in the centre is a bit redundant, But I think it's still really nice. I'm very impressed. Just think the raspberry needs to be a bit stronger flavour, really, somehow or other. But there we go. 4.5 out of 5. Okay, guys, so enjoyed that review. Follow me to subscribe on my videos. Follow me on Instagram as well. Twitter and things like this, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye for now. See ya.